November 10th, 2022, ZBA of Addison Township meeting to order. We can start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If we have a roll call of members, please.
Bill Marshall,
Here.
Jay Sandler,
Here.
Robert DeWitt,
Here.
Ed Wakefield,
Here.
Tony Spina,
Here.
Lauren Smith.
Here. The next order of business here would be approval of tonight's agenda. I could have a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Support.
I'll second it.
Any comments or discussion? If none, then we have a roll call vote, please.
Tony Spina,
Yes.
Ed Wakefield,
Yes.
Jay Sandler,
Yes.
Vice Chair Smith,
Yes.
Chair DeWitt.
Yes. Okay. Next item would be approval of the October 13th, 2022 meeting minutes. We have a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll make that motion to approve the October 13th, 2022 minutes.
I'll support that motion.
Any discussion? Hearing none, we could have a roll call vote on approval of minutes.
Tony Spina,
Yes.
Ed Wakefield,
Yes.
Jay Sandler,
Yes.
Vice Chair Smith,
Yes.
Chair DeWitt.
Yes. Okay, next item on the agenda is case 22-8. The applicant is John Fiorello. I'm not gonna read in the application specifics. I believe we have a motion to.
Table that agenda item until next month.
I'll second.
Okay. Any discussion? Hearing none. If we have a roll call vote on it, please.
So made a motion, he's seconding.
Tony made the motion to
Oh, I
table.
made a motion, sorry.
Sorry.
I'll second.
Jay Sandler,
Yes.
Ed Wakefield,
Yes.
Tony Spina,
Yes.
Vice Chair Smith,
Yes.
Chair DeWitt.
Yes. Okay. Right, next item on the agenda is case number 22-9. The applicant is Michelle Dyer, who is here. The applicant's parcel address is 1160 Glenview. Parcel ID is 05.24.100.016. Zoning to suburban farms. Tonight is our deliberation hearing. And the applicant is seeking a variance from that Township of Addison Code of Ordinances, Appendix A, Code of Ordinances, Article 4, Section 4.21.2B, for a 24 by 36 accessory structure fully in the front yard. 2B, an accessory building located in the RE, SE, or SF district shall meet the minimum yard setback requirements of the district in which the accessory building or structure is located. It shall not be located in the front yard. Again, this is our deliberation meeting. Public hearing was closed last month, so we just asked the applicant if they have any other comments or things they want to bring to the board's attention.
Yes. So, I don't know if I need to summarize anything from last time or not.
I don't think so. It's already in the record. This would just be for any new things you want to bring.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. So, we do have additional, photographs of the proposed location of the pole barn. Thank you. Mostly showing the slope of how it quickly goes to a grade and also how it lines up with the existing driveway that was already there before we moved into the property. Where we're looking to have, the proposed location is on the dirt pad that is located in the pictures at the end of the driveway turnaround, utilizing what's already existing and in moving, and I know last time we were here, it was proposed to move the structure a little bit closer, 3 feet closer to how home we could, but we really do believe that this would disrupt the current attached garage access, blocking future parking, drainage patterns from the two buildings, and also just trying to have it located with what's already existing in the property. The other item that we missed mentioning last, meeting was that when we had the renderings completed for the permit, the pole barn, to submit with the permit, we're required to place a deposit for materials with the builder for a total of $4,000. Other than that, there's nothing else we'd like to add to our original submission. Or, I guess.
I don't know if the board has any questions, or if we just.
Well, okay, just to be clear, I mean, you looked at moving this new building farther away from the road by 4 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, and really can't do anything.
Yeah, the slope really does, we already had to dump some dirt to make it as flat as
Okay, so
possible.
you're
It
right
really
against
goes pretty quickly.
Right against the corner with it.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
yeah, it
It really
goes
starts to conflict with the garage access and
to the attached garage access.
Yeah.
Anybody else? If not, I think we're ready to have a vote on the applicant's,
I'll go and make a motion.
go ahead.
I make a motion,
Make sure it's factually based. Make sure it's factually based. The motion.
Okay.
Okay, make sure it's factually based.
fact-based.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. I make a motion that we approve the applicant's request for the variance to put the building in the front yard as proposed, based upon the fact that this particular piece of land is very hilly, has lots of slopes, and when you look at the entire piece of property, there really is not another good alternative place to put this building without incurring a lot of expense in grading and drainage and other things. It's just that it's somewhat of an unusual piece of property that it is so hilly for such a big piece of property. There really isn't good places. The only other place that I felt, looking at the property, that you could put a structure would require a humongously long driveway that would be, really impractical. So based upon the homeowner's use of their, enjoying their land and having a new restructure, I move that we approve the variance.
I'll second.
Any discussion on the motion? There being none, take a roll call vote on it, and a vote for yes is to approve the variance, no vote is to deny the variance.
Tony Spina,
Yes.
Ed Greenfield,
Yes.
Jay Sandler,
Yes?
Vice Chair Smith,
I'm not allowed.
Lawrence wasn't here last month.
Terry Quinn.
Yes.
No, I don't know.
You should.
Yeah, you were here last month.
He can vote.
Yeah,
Bill
you
should
really
vote on
wanted,
this
but
one.
you were
He was
here.
here last month and this month, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Variance is granted.
What is the next steps for,
I would talk to the building department and the clerk's office to make sure that all paperwork's processed.
Okay,
Okay.
all right, thank you so much.
After Lee's here, we have nothing to do with it.
That's fine. Hopefully we have no other reason to come back to this. Well, we do appreciate your time.
Build the building.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much.
Good luck. Okay, next on the agenda for tonight is a public forum. Anybody in the public can address the board. We have to listen, we don't get to comment. The only person I see here is Mr. Mark Smith. Mark, do you have any comments?
Benefit to say.
Wait,
Elections in Addison Township run very smoothly. That's a wonderful thing,
Good.
Thank
for lack of anything better. Or me.
Thank you, Mark. Next group of business would be other business, and number A, correspondence received. Has the board received any correspondence they need to share? There being none, the next item would be zoning board reports. No zoning board reports. C, we review the report of our planning commission liaison. Lawrence Smith, any report?
Well, we are finally gonna have a meeting, next Tuesday. We haven't had one for 6 months, so yes, we're gonna have a meeting next Tuesday.
Great. Next would be a motion for adjournment.
I'll make that motion.
Support? All in support, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, the motion passes. Meeting is adjourned.